Hello, my Taurus friend. Welcome to your reading for July 9th through the 15th. The giveaway for this week are these beautiful amethyst earrings, which I've made and charged with energy, of course. And you can enter to win that on the social media, AnethystAngelLight, Facebook or Instagram. Just like or comment on the entry post that is up there for your chance to enter and win those earrings if that's something you would like. And don't forget to subscribe so you receive notices of when new videos are up. There is going to be a nice little singing bowl meditation that's going up this week, and I don't want you to miss that. It might be helpful in like meditations and things of that nature. So we're going to jump right into your reading for this week. I'm asking for a card for Taurus for Monday, Tuesday. There's your Monday, Tuesday, Taurus. Asking for a card for Wednesday, Thursday for Taurus. There's Wednesday, Thursday. And then I'm asking for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And that one popped up fairly quickly. So I guess it's going to be very clear, cut, and dry for a lot of you. And of course, love. We want to know what's happening in the love department for you all. I know last week the reading was about, like, you know, magic coming into your life and feeling like you're taking back your power and all that really wonderful stuff. And I hope that that came to fruition for many of you. And if not, you know, do check your rising sign, sun sign, moon sign, all your cross signs, all that good stuff. Some weeks those videos will resonate more than others. And I'm also going to be posting a choose your own reading this week. And if that's something that people seem to gravitate towards, then I'll do that every week. There'll also be a choose your own. So the way that that's going to work out is there'll be 3 different decks. You will choose the deck you're drawn to. And the idea behind that is that energetically you will kind of gravitate towards whichever message is meant for you or meant for whatever it is you're going through right now. Because I know not all Tauruses are dealing with the same exact thing at the same exact time, you know. We're all different people. We're all unique individuals. So hopefully that'll help. Or you could always, you know, get a private reading if that's something you'd like to do. So for Monday, Tuesday, what we have here for you, Taurus, is Goddess of the Shadows. And the card itself says, what you perceive to be your dark side holds a hidden treasure. Now, Taurus, I know that Tauruses in general like to have comfort, like to have stability. So in some cases there could be like this feeling of trying to portray a certain image. Not where you're like obsessive about yourself or where you're needing attention or putting yourself at the forefront, but just in general there could just be this thing of wanting security and feeling like you have to edit yourself or feeling like you have to kind of put on certain social graces or whatever, what have you, to come off as acceptable or trustworthy or responsible or like to keep your job or whatever. And this card isn't telling you to go all out. It's not telling you to abandon anything. But it is saying that you need to realize and see yourself as a whole person, okay? That part of you that goes out every day and works and functions in society is definitely a part of you, but the rest of you is not something to be ashamed of, right? So, you know, you might feel like maybe you're moody, or you might feel like maybe you've gone through things in your life that you're embarrassed about, or you may be into things, or you may like things that are embarrassing in some way, or nerdy or geeky, or even maybe people aren't gonna get it. You know, some of you may have certain fetishes or things that you're into. And my whole thing is, as long as whatever you're into is for people of legal consenting age, and as long as it's not harming anyone and it's consensual, then you don't have to be embarrassed, right? So this is just kind of like accepting all parts of yourself, right? And we never want to do anything that harms anyone else. If there are things about wanting to harm others, then that's probably something you want to go seek out help for. But anything outside of that, this is saying, you know, don't be too concerned, or don't feel like you have to judge yourself, or don't feel like you're less than because maybe you've had some tough experiences in your life and, you know, you're not like this scarred and damaged person. These are things that have given you experience. These are things that have given you strength. These are things that have given you like stamina and courage, and to be able to see those parts of yourself and to be proud of all of you. Okay, so you might be starting off the week with some heavy feelings here, and this sometimes that also comes in when we start getting what we wanted. Like last week, it was about like, you know, magic coming in and maybe like things working out in your favor. And for those of you who had that experience, sometimes when we start receiving blessings, we start to be very hard on ourselves, or we might start to feel like we don't deserve things. So just understand and know that, you know, you don't have to be so hard on yourself. So here we are for the middle of the week. For, this is going to be Wednesday, Thursday. Angel of Abundance. A steady flow of abundance is about to manifest. What I love about this card is it's not like some temporary little, like, you got lucky, which, don't get me wrong, we're all really happy if we happen to get like a little bonus at work, or somebody kicks a little something extra our way. Those are always nice. But this is saying there's going to be some kind of change within your financial flow, within your workflow, where things are steadily coming in. For some of you, this could be a promotion or a raise, where consistently you're earning more. For some of you, this can be a flow of like, you know, new clientele coming in. For some of you, you may be shifting something energetically where maybe you had a block that was preventing you from receiving, and that's getting handled, or that's getting cleared out, and now you're going to be receiving. One of the things that's coming in intuitively for me to share about this card, Taurus, for some of you, for those of you who are clearing a block, it might come by way of an argument. You may be having an argument with someone, and it may not even be about work. It could be in your personal life. It could even be in your romantic life. But there's something that's happening where you're kind of standing up for yourself, or you're making a statement to the universe that you don't deserve to be treated a certain way, or that you do deserve a certain thing. And that stance in itself is removing some block. So if something like that happens midweek, for some of you, it's going to come by way of good news. For some of you, there might be like you feel like you're parting ways with a situation or a person, or you're feeling like you're having to put your foot down and stand up for yourself, and that might not feel super good. It might not feel pleasant, but understand and know that it's in alignment with this, with you shifting and opening yourself up to receive, to see yourself and to make the statement that you are worthy. Okay, so end of the week here for you, Taurus, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, is Angel of Prayer. Ask the universe and the angels for help and guidance. So some of you guys, you may have had, you know, a really high week last week, but then like kind of maybe coming into this week, things are maybe shifting, or things are getting real, or you might be feeling like maybe things are going well for me, but at what cost? Or maybe they haven't been going well at all. Maybe for some of you, last week's reading didn't resonate. But whatever is going on this week, it sounds like there's some really heavy emotions. And I know that I was saying in the video for Aries, one thing I shared was that for me this past week was a grab bag of insanity. Really high highs, really low lows. And I think a lot of that is planetarily. There's a lot of shifting and moving going on, and the energy is kind of all over the place right now. And you might be experiencing that in the week ahead, where you're coming in with these dark feelings, or feeling very insecure, or not feeling proud of yourself, or feeling uncomfortable or ashamed in some way. And then, you know, this is coming through to clear so that you are worthy, that you're going to be receiving. For some of you, like I said, it can come by way of an argument. And then by the end of the week, it's just kind of balancing out and, you know, seeking out your higher power, whether it's your higher self, whether it's God, universe, whatever it is that you resonate with. For some of you, it may be meditation, it may be yoga, it may be spending time in nature. It could be working and being around animals, whatever it is that's connecting you with that sense of love, pure, unconditional love. I know I've had people ask me, you know, they've said, I don't believe in God. But so like, how can I connect? And or I'm agnostic, or I'm not sure what's out there, I'm not sure what I think God is. Like, how can I connect to that spiritual part of myself? Because I'm spiritual, but I'm not religious. And I always say, whatever it is that connects you with that feeling of love. What is it? I mean, for me, I went through an agnostic stage in my life, coming out of, you know, a difficult time. And the one thing that felt soothing to me, where I felt at one, where I felt at peace, was water. So for me, being in water was my first step to connecting to something outside of myself that brought in a sense of peace and love. And then through my healing, I reestablished my relationship with, you know, what I call God. And I do believe in God. I do like to use that word. But for some of you, it could be finding a new belief, or finding a new way at looking at your beliefs. But you're going to have to open yourself up and come into that space of faith. And just asking the universe, the angels, you know, God to help and to guide you. Because there's a lot of really big changes. You know, for some of you, really great things may have come in, but it could even maybe be creating disagreements here in your personal life. Maybe people are starting to grab at you. They see that you're coming up and they want a piece of it, and it's putting you in an unsafe or uncomfortable situation, whatever, what have you. Or maybe, you know, you just have other things emotionally that are bugging you right now, whatever's going on here. Maybe there's things within yourself that you really do need to change, that really are, you're concerned, you know. So you need to connect with that spiritual side. You need to connect with prayer, and that's going to help you and guide you in moving forward. So what we have here for love, Taurus, for you guys the week ahead, this is deception, okay? Someone is wearing a false self mask in the relationship. Now, sometimes this can be somebody's flat out lying to you, but sometimes too, what I've seen this card kind of indicates is that the relationship that you're in may be in a superficial situation. It may just be pure physical attraction. I've seen this card come up in those situations. Maybe some of you are struggling because you have some kind of like dark pull. Like maybe you are in a committed, loving relationship and someone else is looking like something really good to you, right? And this is saying that whatever it is that's pulling you away from your commitment may not be worth it, okay? It may not be what it's looking like to you. There could be some disappointment that you're going to encounter in leaving one relationship and chasing after another. For others of you, because this is a general reading, maybe in a current relationship something's not feeling right. You're like, your little radar's going off that something's not right here about this relationship. Then this would say, yeah, there's kind of more to the surface, and you can maybe pray or ask for guidance to uncover it so that you're making the best decision for yourself, especially if you're in a case where there's children involved, you know? You don't want to make rash decisions, and you don't want to make decisions based on assumptions or speculation, but you do need to listen to your gut. And when we come into that place of listening to the gut and opening up for guidance, you will be surprised what ends up being revealed to you, okay? So be sure to watch the other videos in case this didn't resonate. Sometimes your sun sign, your moon sign, other signs are going to resonate with you more than others. Do also check out the pick your own reading for the week. Sometimes that might resonate more. And then go ahead and comment and let me know for next week's reading. Did you like the Angels, Gods, and Goddesses deck that I used? Do you want me to use that again? Do you want me to use messages from your animal spirit guides? Or do you want me to use the Vintage Wisdom Oracle? Or do you have another deck that you like that you'd like to recommend? Comment, let me know. I'm enjoying making these videos. Thank you for those of you who've been reaching out, who've been messaging me, even those of you who've called and, like, you know, arranged private readings. I'm so happy to be connecting with you guys. I'm glad that this is helping those of you who it is helping. But, you know, I hope you have a wonderful week ahead. I'm going to send you guys energy, Taurus. I think it's going to be a heavy week for some of you. I'm sending you love and light. And as always, if you need a little extra guidance, I'm more than happy. You know, do reach out and let me know if there's any way in which I could help or provide additional information through a private reading. And be sure to check out the card of the day on AnethystAngelLight's social media, Facebook and Instagram. And I hope you have a wonderful week, guys. See you next week.